Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you're like me, you've probably got an old piece of tech lying around that holds some serious nostalgic value. Today I'm diving into this MSI Leopard Pro 7RF, a once promising gaming laptop that's been gathering dust for the past few years. Let's see if we can breathe new life into it and make it playable again. I'll be doing some simple repairs, upgrades and cleaning to see if we can make it run like it did back in its prime. First up, we've got this issue, a black screen. But as you can see from the keyboard, the laptop is powering on, so it's not completely dead. I can also hear the fan spinning, that's actually a good sign. Sometimes the display might just need a little attention, or it could be something simple like RAM. But before we get into troubleshooting, let's do a quick external cleaning. These old machines collect dust like nobody's business, and trust me, cleaning the outside can make a huge difference in how it feels to use. Now, I'm not going to lie, this part is satisfying. Just look at all the grim coming off. A simple wipe down goes a long way in bringing back the shine and making it feel like you're working with something new. I'm using some alcohol wipes here, which are perfect for getting rid of fingerprints, dirt and any old gunk on the plastic. Alright, time to get under the hood. We're going to remove the backplate and see what's going on inside. If you're trying this at home, make sure to keep track of your screws. They're tiny and easy to lose. I'm using a small compartment box to keep everything organized, and trust me, it makes putting the laptop back together so much easier. If you don't have one, even a simple bowl or container works great. Once all the screws are out, it's time to remove the backplate. I'm using an old banking card to gently pry it open. Take your time with this step, you don't want to crack the plastic or damage the clips holding it in place. Next, the dreaded dust. It's crazy how quickly these old machines can fill up with it. Dust is not just unsightly, it can clog up the cooling fans, trap heat, and cause your laptop to overheat. So I'm taking a blower motor and clean everything out, paying special attention to the fans and the vents. When cleaning the fans, make sure to hold them in place or take them down gently. If the fans start spinning while you're using air, they can generate voltage that might damage your laptop's internal components. Taking this extra step ensures you're cleaning effectively without risking harm. Quick reminder, always remove the battery before working inside the laptop. Now moving on to the RAM. This laptop currently has 8 gigs, but since I'm planning to upgrade to 16 for better performance with gaming and multitasking, I've ordered 2 new RAM sticks from Crucial online. Before upgrading to 16GB though, I'm going to replace the current RAM with one of the new Crucial sticks. There's a chance the black screen issue might have been caused by a faulty RAM, so we'll test it first to see if that resolves the problem. Installing RAM is straightforward. Just align the notches with the slot and press down gently until you hear that satisfying click. Now let's power on the laptop and see if this resolves the issue. There we go, the laptop powers on, and the black screen issue is resolved. It turns out the old RAM was the problem. Testing this first saved a lot of guesswork, and now we're back in business. Alright, now that the battery's out again, let's get started. First I'm going to unscrew the copper heatsink to expose the CPU and the GPU. This part can be a bit tricky, especially with the cables on the side of the fence, so take your time and be careful not to damage anything. Remember to keep track of the screws as you go, they're small and can be easy to lose. Also make sure to unplug the fans from the motherboard before fully removing the heatsink. One of the most important parts of any gaming laptop is the cooling system, so we're going to replace the thermal paste. After a few years, thermal paste can dry out, and they can cause the CPU and the GPU to overheat. All I'm doing here is cleaning off the old paste with some 99% isopropyl alcohol, applying a fresh layer and reseating the heatsink. It's a small step, but it can make a big difference in keeping your system cool during those intense gaming sessions. And of course, let's not forget, with the black screen issue sorted out, I'll now proceed with the full upgrade to 16GB of RAM. This will give the laptop a significant boost, making it much more capable for modern tasks like gaming and multitasking. With all the upgrades and maintenance done, it's time to put everything back together. This is always a moment when I cross my fingers and I hope I haven't left anything out. But that's the fun of it, right? The satisfaction of putting everything back together and hoping it works as intended. And there we go. Success! We've got a working laptop. You can see the RAM has been upgraded to 16GB and the system is running a lot smoother already. Next I'll be running a game or two of Valorant. This laptop will mainly be used for that, so it's important that it performs well. Before the maintenance, even with the fan boost on, this laptop used to stutter a lot and hit the 99 degrees Celsius while playing games like Valorant and CSGO. That made it tough to compete in those intense situations. Let's see how it performs now. So, how did it do? Well, it's not going to break any records, but for an old laptop with a 7th generation i7 and a 3GB GTX 1060, it's running surprisingly well. I'm honestly impressed with how much a little TLC can do to bring back some old tech. The game runs smoothly now, and even after 2 hours of playing, it didn't stutter or lag once. Play on high settings, I hit an average of 130 FPS, and on medium and low, it averaged around 150. Personally, I would leave it on the high settings, because every time I checked, I was above that 140 mark. Before the maintenance, I was lucky to even hit 100 FPS on this laptop. The temperatures are also looking okay. The CPU was around 90-95 degrees and the GPU around 85. And I didn't even have the turbo fans on. The laptop is performing a lot quieter now, which is a nice bonus. That's it for today's restoration. If you like this video and you want to see more laptop repairs, PC builds, PC upgrades or anything tech related, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment down below telling me what you want to see next. And if you've got an old gaming laptop or PC lying around, maybe this video gave you some ideas on how to bring it back to life. See you in the next video.